This video will be discussing about speed and velocity. What is speed? Speed is the rate of change of distance. We can write speed is equal to distance divided by time. And speed is a scalar quantity, and the SI unit will be meters per second. What is velocity? Velocity is the rate of change of displacement. We can write it as velocity is equal to displacement divided by the time taken. Velocity is a vector quantity and the unit will be meters per second. We also have average speed and average velocity. Average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken, and average velocity will be total distance traveled divided by total time taken. In order to understand this concept clearly, let's move on to a question. Feel free to pause the video and try it yourself. Now here, for the given data, let's draw a diagram. We have A, then B, and then C, finally D. Now, from A to B, the object travels with a velocity of 5 meters per second within time of 10 seconds. And from B to C, the distance is 75 meters. And it travels with a velocity of 15 meters per second. And finally, C to D is 20 meters and the object takes 5 seconds. We don't know the velocity. In the BC section, we don't know the time taken. And in the AB section, we don't know the distance. Now, the first question is to find the displacement between AD, that is the total distance. In order to find the total distance, we need to find the distance between A and B. For that, we can write this part A. Velocity is equal to displacement over time. And velocity is 5 meters per second. Displacement, let's say it is x, and time taken is 10 seconds. And then when you subject x, you get 50 meters. Therefore, the total distance AD will be 50 meters plus 75 meters plus 20 meters. That will be 145 meters. Now the second part is find the total time taken to move from A to D. For that, we need to find the time taken to travel from B to C. For that, we can write the equation velocity is equal to displacement over time. The velocity is 15 meters per second. The displacement is 75 meters and time, let's say it is t. Then we have t is equal to 75 meters divided by 15 meters per second, that is 5 seconds. Therefore, the total time taken to travel from A to D will be 10 seconds plus 5 seconds plus 5 seconds. That will be 20 seconds. The next part is find the velocity between C and D. For that, we can write the equation velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. The velocity will be, let's say it is v. The distance is 20 meters and the time taken is 5 seconds. We'll get the answer 4 meters per second. That is the velocity of the object in order to travel from C to D. Now the last part is the average velocity between A and D. Average velocity is equal to total displacement divided by total time taken. We already calculated the total displacement, that is 145 meters divided by 20 seconds. Then we get the answer 7.25 meters per second.